TK, what do you think is funny?
Funny. I'm funny.
Nothing. I don't really have much of a sense of humor.
What I find funny has changed over my entire life.
When I see people's reactions, sometimes I think they are funny.
My own individuality. That's kind of where I draw a lot of my inspiration from, the things that I tell on stage. You know, like a lot of those things are just stories.
People would just like tell this kind of truth with a very funny way, and I think that's the very greatest thing.
I think I'd have to say physical humor, especially unexpected physical humor.
And like slowly as life just beats you down with like a hammer, you quit laughing and everything and suddenly all you feel is pain.
Do you like comedy?
I watched a few, but I wouldn't say like I'm a fan, but I'm kind of like interesting, like, no. I'm interested with some kind of aspects of what I didn't, know.
Do you think comedy is therapeutic?
Sometimes, yeah.
You don't have to be funny to be a comedian. And in fact, I think that holds you back. That holds you back. So I think not being funny and being a comedian go hand in hand.
Do you think that the Chinese and Western senses of humor are different in any way?
I mean, yeah, I love sarcasm, and a lot of times sarcasm isn't really gotten here.
Chinese comedy, we have a really professional things, especially for Tianjin xiangsheng. We call it 三分四抖. It means you have like 3 parts of the setup and the punchline at last. But maybe in the Western one, the setup may be a little bit shorter. It's like 2 setup and a punchline.
Like now at 30 years old, like at 25 would have like laughed at fart and boner jokes.
Yeah.
But like at 30, like now I'm laughing at like stuff that directly makes fun of how stupid life is.
It's just like if something happens in life, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get on stage and tell them about it.
Chinese shows, they just practice the same joke over and over and over again. But in English open mic, we just like to say things that happen to us.
The English audience, they are more open. They're more Western. You can say anything you can say because English is just like an easy language for them. But in the Chinese, you know what? There's a lot of limited topic.
The anti-humor is a kind of superpower.
Well, anti-humor.
I'm sorry, I labeled that for you, but
No, I like that direction. Anti-humor, it's an interesting concept.
Chinese audiences seem to be more uncomfortable with sex jokes.
yeah.
Like they're just like not into it. Like there's more than monogamy. What?
So what gave you the courage to go on stage?
Actually, it's because of my husband. Yeah, because he's also a comedian who performs in Chinese.
You know, I just like taking candy from children, just picking on people smaller. No, I mean, I laugh at different things. I like watching different comedians, I like people with different comedic styles, I actually tend to like some of the other comedians that have more structured comedy because I can kind of learn a lot about how to actually tell a joke.
Do you ever tell jokes that your girlfriend doesn't get?
Yeah, like a lot of my cross-language humor, she doesn't. I have to explain it to her and she still doesn't get it. And I'm like, but it's funny. And she's like, no, Jeff, it's dumb.
Does anything make you laugh?
No, I find nothing funny. I have no sense of humor, and I'm completely serious at all times.